Hi fellow humans, welcome back to my channel, Lina Lakakeka Makhala Africa. For all of you who don't know, welcome back to my channel. It's a new week and we are doing the most. I'm about to do my workout now. And then, firstly, I'm so sorry. Happy New Week. Do you know what I mean? Happy Boxing Day. Is today Boxing Day? No, it's not. I don't know what the 26th of December is, but happy that. Okay, and to all of my returning subscribers, thank you superstars, thank you to all 126 of you for joining me today. I love you lots like many jelly tots. So yes, workout, and then from there I'm gonna shoot. Today is a big shooting day. I'm gonna be shooting a lot for TikTok. I figured I want to try something new on TikTok, try a new niche and see where it takes me. But yeah, well, it's not something new. It's pretty much what I do on a daily basis, like the giving recommendations of the people that I'm watching and all of the fun stuff that I've learned. Just sharing that on TikTok. So I'm going to be doing that today. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that today. I'm going to be shooting a lot today. So I'm going to get into the workout, shoot some content, definitely for TikTok. I've been loving TikTok. Like I said, follow me on TikTok. It's vibes that side. So yeah, and then afterwards I need to go clean the bride. You know, that's the thing about Christmas, man. You know what I mean? Them dishes, you know what I mean? So yeah, I have to go clean the bride. The grill bride stand thingy-mabob. And then afterwards, yeah, that's pretty much it. But today is literally a shooting day. I'm gonna be shooting a lot. Don't mind my outfit. I was shooting for TikTok, so I was shooting like from here, but then I wore this and I was wearing it with something else and I was like, not trying to show too much up here. So then I changed my top and then now we're here. But anyway, hello and hi fellow humans, welcome back to my channel. To all of my returning superstars. Actually no, man, this video started earlier today, so welcome back. I guess yeah, I didn't really get much time to shoot today because I was busy cleaning the braai stand. Remember I did say earlier I go clean and dissolve braai. Anywho, but I hope you guys are good. I figured since I didn't really get much to shoot, we should have just a chit chat, right? Let's just have a conversation. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, what is there to talk about? Let's see. First things first, I thought this would be the best platform to have this conversation. How to actually recover from a heartbreak healthily. I figured that, well, we know this, but 2 years ago, the heartbreak I had almost showed me a fire. So I figured this time it doesn't hurt as bad, and I understood why. It's because the more you do some self-introspection, the more you find out who you really are, the more you spend some more time with yourself. I'm not saying it's not gonna hurt, but it doesn't hurt as much as it would have in the past when you didn't know yourself, because now you have better coping mechanisms. Before, I would just be in the streets doing the most, but now I don't have the luxury of doing that. And I say the luxury or the detriment actually, but I say the luxury for the sake of the quote. I do not have the luxury, quote unquote, of doing the streets thing, because I know how detrimental that was to my progress. I know how far back it delayed me. Yes, I learned some valuable stuff, but it delayed the healing process so much so that I ended up going into some unhealthy patterns afterwards just to deal with the hurt, because I didn't have any healthy coping mechanisms. And now that I do, I can share those with you, okay? So I guess the first one is, yeah, tied to how I started this video, self-awareness. I really do think that we can't progress past anything that we're doing if we lack a self-awareness. This is not even about heartbreak. This is just in general. We need self-awareness. We need to be able to communicate how we really feel towards ourselves. Number one, I realized that the unhealthiest thing that I used to do was pick up the burdens of other people and make them mine. Like if somebody had hurt me, I would make that automatically a me thing, like, oh, they probably hurt me because I did X, Y, and Z, or oh, they probably hurt me because I'm this type of person, whereas that has nothing to do with you. What other people are doing has absolutely nothing to do with you. So it's a self-awareness thing. It's one, having the conversation with yourself that, you know what, and yes, you may have contributed to a certain part of the breakup, but you can't take on other people's burdens because you're trying to I don't know, justify their actions. And I found myself in a lot of toxic cycles because I was trying to justify other people's actions. It has nothing to do with you. What your responsibility is finding out how you contributed towards a certain breakup. So here's another healthy coping mechanism. How did you contribute to the breakup? Now, we have this thing in society where we can't take accountability. I know for a fact that my trust issues got in the way of me being fully able to really rely on and trust in this person. So number one, my trust issues ended up making me do some weird stuff, like, you know, going through a person's phone. I buffet you, ooh, don't do that. You know, even though the person has done nothing to show you that, but because you're triggered by those things, by those unhealthy habits, when you get into another relationship, if you haven't dealt with those habits, those things that you used to do, they will still creep back into whatever situation you're in. So it's that figuring out what was your part that you had to play, and that was mine. Trust issues were on 0. No, trust issues were on 100. Trust was on 0. So, you know the vibe. So that, figuring out our self-awareness. Number 2, figuring out what our part was. Accountability. Let me say number 2 is accountability. Taking accountability for your part in things not making sense, right? And I think the third one in helping to deal with breakups healthily is surrender. I really recommend high key to surrender everything to Papa God. I know this sounds like I'm pushing an agenda, I guess, but this is real life. This is what's happened in my life in the past couple of months. I've realized that releasing every trauma and burden that I carry in my heart over to Papa God helps me heal, because He's my strength. Me alone is the reason why I went through an unhealthy cycle in the breakup that I encountered 2 years ago. But me with Christ and me with the Holy Spirit's help, I am able to release everything and say, Papa God, this is beyond me, but I need you to take over this burden. I need you to show me what it is that you want from me, right? I need you to show me and help me to make better decisions. Help me to make decisions once you have confirmed it. That's a big thing. I think as people, we love making plans that Papa God hasn't approved yet. And I told you on this side, we be making plans. Yes, make those plans, but wait for Papa God's approval and stamp of approval before you enter into something, hurt somebody else because you haven't gotten approval yet. You want to get approval. It doesn't work like that. So it's one of those things where you really need to seek first before you make a decision to get into a relationship or whatever. This is that time of the year where everybody is doing the whole cuffing season thing, and on this side of life, I'm recommending, you and I included, you know, I'll never say you. I never talk about something that this hand is not encountering, right? We're uncuffing from unhealthy cycles, repeated patterns, and all of the things that are holding us back from reaching purpose and destiny in the kingdom and outside of the kingdom, how we show up into the world. All of those things contribute to the greatest scheme of things, right? All of these small things that we might be cuffed to, they're actually not small things, baholo. They're actually quite big things, you know. All of these things that we've accumulated and not really dealt with, those are stumbling blocks, right? So it's really easy to say it now in hindsight that, you know, this is what you do to recover from heartache or breakup or whatever. But I think that in the moment, the first thing you need to do is talk to Papa God. I know that it's painful. There is nothing new under the sun, right? It is painful, yes, and you need to sit in that pain, accept it, cry. You know what? These tears, you gotta shed them. You gotta shed them tears. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, make sure that you're kind to yourself as well in the whole process. I know breakups and friendship breakups or whatever type of breakup can be really, really, really painful. But you know what? And yeah, I hope that these tips help on how to recover from a heartache in a healthy manner, because we're trying to find alternatives to the usual thing, like going to the streets or drinking or smoking. All of those things are not healthy for you to progress. Let's find healthier ways, healthier coping mechanisms. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, subscribe. Road to 10k subbies. Follow me on TikTok, same _Africa, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me speak. Shout out to all of my superstars. I love you all one by one. And yeah, have a blessed evening, and I will see you tomorrow.